Hi, everybody. Welcome to a second edition. I know we don't usually do this, right? But it's a very special week because we've got the big day of giving happening. Sorry, I'm moving around here. Hi, theater friends. It's time for our second edition this week of Snapshot Sacramento. This week at the theater, I'm going to move this down a little bit because I think it's a little too high. Oh, there we are. All right, you can see all of my head. We can vogue for a minute here. I'm so glad you could join us. If you're here with us for the first time, please hit the little follow button there on your Twitch screen and follow us so you'll get the notifications every time we do one of these. I don't usually do 2 a week unless I'm bringing you something special like a community conversation. But this week, we are having the big day of giving. And if you haven't been listening to your radio or looking at TV or any of those things today, let me tell you what that is. The big day of giving allows all of us who are nonprofits like SARTA, your Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, to really thank all of our friends out there who help support us and remind you that we continue to need that support. So if you can continue to give, we've still got a few hours left. It's only a little after 8 in the evening. This goes on until midnight tonight. Midnight tonight. I'm sorry, I'm moving my camera again. I just want to get the best shot here that I can with that. So you still have an opportunity to donate to the over, I think we were talking about it earlier, 750 different nonprofits. A lot of people use the word charities, but I prefer nonprofits because not everybody's giving out charity. Everyone has a cause, though. Our cause happens to be community theater and the support of community theater, because community theater is done by people who are volunteers, by people who don't get paid, in places that cost us money to rent so we can put on the amazing plays, musicals, performances, whatever it is that you're going to go and see at community theater. There's people out there who have a passion for doing that are putting it on. So supporting us helps us support them. I shared on Tuesday that a lot of our income goes to several of our major programs, which SARTA has revamped their major programs, as so many theater groups had to do when the pandemic hit. We let go of award shows and things like that and had to move toward what are our theaters really going to need from us coming out of the pandemic. And for a lot of them, it was, can you help us with having some scholarships for our education programs? So we thought about that. We put that together and said, yes, we can sponsor scholarships. We've already sponsored a $300 scholarship this season and look to sponsor more. It's coming up to when summer's going to hit, and that's when a lot of our youth and education categories have their summer programs, and they will be out there, with all of our children. And let's face it, we want to start them early on this process of being a part of community theater. So we want children to be able to be on stage and have those feelings of, and not just on stage, but backstage too. Sometimes we don't talk about all of the tech responsibilities that go along with putting on a show. Somebody's running lights, somebody's running sound, somebody's doing costumes, somebody's building sets. Somebody is your stage manager. All of those things, again, take a lot of volunteers and a lot of hands and a lot of talent. And getting folks ready to share that talent early, really important. Really, really important. So there's a lot of opportunities for young people to learn, and we want to be a part of that. And we're really happy that you're allowing us to do that with your donations. Another thing that we've got this year, which we're so happy about, is our theater stipend program. Do you need to have some money to buy the rights to the next show you want to do? Do you need to have an extra bit of money to help offset the cost of renting a theater to do your show? To, get those rent costumes, because that's a thing too. You see the actors come out on stage looking fabulous. Well, somebody was backstage doing all that stuff. Or borrowing from another theater. The theaters work with each other and renting costumes, borrowing costumes, and maintaining all of that. It takes some money. even if they don't have a lot of money. So we've put together a theater stipend program to help cover that cost. If you have not been to our website recently, I really want you to do that. Please go to our website, SARTA.com, and check out all of the things that are happening, all of the new programs that we have on there. We have a space now where you, if you're a theater company or group or just an individual that's got something going on, director or someone like that, you've got auditions coming, you can upload that information to our website yourself. Put your pictures in there, put what's going on with at your theater, when your show is running, all of that, so we can put it in the coming soon, so we can announce your auditions. Let people know when to come out and do that. I've got some new auditions to share with you tonight. So we can let people know when your play opens so that they can come and see it. We have all that on our community calendar on the website, and we get to announce it here on Snapshot Sacramento this week at the theater. So please let us help you. Give us your information. We would love to have it. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Today is the big day of giving. As I mentioned earlier, we've still got a few hours left. We've been giving away treats today. Oh my goodness, we've still got a few gift baskets to give away. And I want to thank some places. We got a gift basket donated, 2 gift baskets donated by our board president. So thank you to Leslie Adiego for that. It was a compilation board team, sort of tag team some baskets of wine and chocolate. So I want to thank our board member Craig Vincent, and I want to thank Erin from Asha Urban Baths for donating that. That was very, very gracious of them to do that, and we packaged all that together. We've got a barbecue basket that was donated. We've got some tickets that were donated from Woodland Opera House, so that's exciting. Somebody's going to get to go to the theater. And all day today, every few hours, we've been pulling a few more names and giving away some more treats and prizes. So I'm going to probably read off some of those names a little later in the show, tell them thank you personally. But you've still got a chance to get something. I think our last pull is going to be later on this evening, one more at midnight. So if you donate to Big Day of Giving, then your name is automatically in that drawing to get one of these lovely, lovely prize baskets. So bigdayofgiving.org. SARTA is the organization we would love for you to donate to, but I bet there's some others out there that you might want to give to also. So please take a look at the list. There's quite a few different ones, and we've recorded some special pieces to sort of tell you why we at SARTA support this. So take a listen.
Please join me and the other board members of the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance in giving on Big Day of Giving on Thursday, May 4th. We hope you'll support the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, which promotes inclusion and diversity and collaboration. We'd love to support young people and actors and singers and dancers of all ages. Please join us. Thank you.
That was our board president, Leslie Adiego, coming in to share with us just a little bit more about why they're very invested in giving to SARTA. Please
join me and the other board.
I'm going to move this forward. There we go. We have been part of SARTA for a long time. Leslie has probably been there the longest. I have been with them for the last 13 years. It's been a while. And we are always very excited to share and to talk to people about what our passion is. Both of us have been in front of the house, on stage, and in back of the house as tech support for plays and programs over the years. And we love it. We have a real passion for it and the programs that we support. We really love, both she and I have a love of musical theater. And I got to tell you, before I had been advertising that we were going to have a cabaret, SARTA actually sponsored their own cabaret last Saturday night. And I will have some excerpts from that cabaret for you this evening so you can see how some of it went. There's more on our website. We've got a lot of clips that have been uploaded to our website because there were a lot of people there with their cameras videotaping I think it was 17 amazing musical theater performers from here in our area who were on stage. It was 2 hours of sheer entertainment. It was so wonderful. And if you missed it, we're going to do it again. We just have to get some dates set. And we're going to plan a new and different themed one for November. So we've got at least 2 more of those coming up. Plus, we've got another project, a passion project by another wonderful community volunteer that's going to start in June. So June 11th, we'll be hosting at Big Idea Theater a program we call Tonight Starring. And this is where, if you've been always doing comedy shows, but you really have that drama that you wanted to do, now you get a chance to do it. It's a reader's theater. It's one night only. It's going to be wonderfully special for the folks who get to pick out their own project that they're going to do and put it on stage for you. So stay tuned for more information on that upcoming program. It's going to be our summer series. There'll be one in June, July, August, and September. And then those will be gone and we're back to doing something else. So SARTA is really trying to diversify, much like what Leslie said about embracing the diversity of our community. We're diversifying in what we are providing and sharing, and the opportunities that we have to come together as a theater community and share talent and things like that. Here's another group that shares a lot of talent on a regular basis. The Playwrights Collaborative meeting is coming up on May 7th, and that's this coming Sunday. They're going to meet at 7 o'clock to discuss several different plays. And the meeting is going to be at the Wilkerson Theater. If you haven't never been to the R25 complex, they're rebranding themselves. They even have an app now, right? The R25 complex is California Stage, Wilkerson Theater, and the Three Penny Theater. So big, middle, and little theaters over there, and it's great. If you come in from the courtyard side, you can enter into the Wilkerson Theater, which is where the Playwrights Collaborative will be meeting. If this is something that you're interested in doing, if this is something that you thought about wanting to do, this may be a group for you to get involved with. Playwrights Collaborative meeting this coming Sunday. Main Street Theater Works is celebrating 20 years of productions at the Kennedy Mine Amphitheater. So they're throwing a Party at the Mine event, which is going to be their spring fundraiser. It's going to be Friday and Saturday on May 19th and 20th. The doors are opening at 7:15 for guests to hit the dessert bar. This would be great, dessert in a show. And the show starts at 8 o'clock. There's going to be a matinee performance on Sunday the 21st, so you can get your tickets now. Tickets are $25 each for any age, and it should be great. So get your tickets at mainstreettheaterworks.org. Here's another one that actually opened tonight. They're probably on stage right now and will play through this Sunday. Intercultural Reflections, they're having a festival of the arts. And let me just share something with you on that one, because they've got a number of different groups that are involved in this. So they're saying to join them for spoken word, storytelling, dance, song, film, and theater that will move and inspire you. And they're in association with the Macbeth Project, Sinagtala Filipino Theater and Performing Arts Association, Matriarchy Theater, and support from the California Arts Council, who, for many of us, grants from the Arts Council really help keep us alive. So we thank the California Arts Council for helping and supporting. Teatro Espejo presents Intercultural Reflections, a festival of the arts focusing on celebrating multilingual, bicultural aesthetics, centering and honoring lived experiences and contemporary narratives of BIPOC artists. So Matriarchy Theater, a little bit background for them. They're a performing arts company based in Sacramento, founded by actor, director, and professor Nicole Limon. Matriarchy aims to center women's voices in stories with a focus on creating opportunities for women of color in the theater. And then there's the Macbeth Project, which was built out of a community outcry for more African American representation in the classical theater arts. And it's a 5-year project producing the story of Macbeth, co-created with different cultural assets each year and infusing the productions with both cultural identities. So, Shakespeare isn't just for, white English old guys to do. It's for everybody to enjoy. And then Sinagtala Filipino Theater and Performing Arts Association, please forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong, but we'll try that. They're also a Sacramento-based 501c3, which means they're a nonprofit also. I don't know if they're engaged in Big Day of Giving, but I bet they have a donate button on their page, so go donate if you can donate to them too. They are dedicated to providing community members the opportunity to promote the works of Filipino musical, dance, literary, and cultural artists through the study, interpretation, and staging of theater and performing arts. Pardon me. This is only lasting from today until Sunday. Intercultural Reflections. Go and check it out. All right. Those are the special events that are going on and the special announcements to go with them. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of water because my throat suddenly just got dry. That's all right. It gives you a moment to get your resumes and headshots together because it's time to talk about auditions. And I said I've got some new ones in here for you tonight, and here it is right here. Winters Theater Company is announcing auditions for their production of William Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Shakespeare's always a classic to do. Auditions will be held on Tuesday, May 23rd and Thursday, the 25th at 7 p.m. at the Winters Community Center, 201 Railroad Avenue in Winters. They're looking for actors of all genders and backgrounds to bring this vibrant and entertaining play to life. It's going to be cold readings, so you don't have to go memorize any Shakespeare to go and audition for this. And rehearsals are going to start at the end of the month on May 30th. So if you're interested, you need to get in touch with them at winterstheater.gmail.com. So let them know or give them a call. Go to their website. I'm sure there's even more information. It doesn't say that none of the things are precast, so looks like everything's available. If you want to be in some Shakespeare and do Much Ado About Nothing, get in touch with the Winters Theater Company. Davis Musical Theater Company is announcing auditions for Wizard of Oz. This is always a fun production, right? So auditions will be held on Monday, May 8th. That's coming up really soon. And Tuesday, May 9th. And the callbacks will be on Wednesday, May 9th also. Wednesday, May 10th. Ooh, that's a typo there. I need to catch that. They're going to be at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center out in Davis. Again, Davis Musical Theater Company. They're always putting on amazing shows. Steve and Jan Isaacson work really, really hard out there. This show is going to be running from July 21st through July 30th on Fridays and Saturdays, and then again on Sundays. So if you want to be in the Wizard of Oz, get yourself out to DMTC and audition. Another audition coming up. This is going to be for Children of Eden. The auditions are going to be May 16th and May 17th at 5 o'clock. The show will run from August 4th through the 13th, and this is at Roseville Theater Arts Academy, another one of our outstanding young people's theater companies in town. So if you're interested in going ahead and auditioning for this, please get in touch with them. It's a master's production of Children of Eden. Volcano Theater Company has open auditions for Noel Coward's Blithe Spirit. If you want to audition for this, it's going to be hosted in the Cobblestone Theater up in Volcano, and it's going to be on Sunday, May 21st, and again on Monday, May 22nd. They are needing 5 women, 2 men, and 1 ghost. I don't know how you cast a ghost, but if If you think you can be a good ghost, you may want to do this. This show will be performed September 15th through October 15th, so it's going to be a early fall holiday show. Blithe Spirit by Noel Coward at the Cobblestone Theater, Volcano Theater Company. Arsenic and Old Lace, it has its auditions, which are coming up in June. Now you may think, well, but it's just May. Yeah, but May's moving along pretty quickly, so put this in your calendar if you want to audition for this. Saturday, June 10th at 10 in the morning or Sunday, June 11th at 6 p.m. Callbacks are going to be on Monday, June 12th, and all will be held at the Auburn State Theater, 985 Lincoln Way. Auditions will be cold readings from the script, so you don't have to memorize anything. This is produced by the State Theater Acting Company. Arsenic and Old Lace. Well, we have to give another plug right now to the Big Day of Giving. If you haven't donated yet, what are you waiting for? Think about the first time you got to see some theater. Somebody took you to a play. It may have been a young people's play. It could have been a fancy theater play. It could have been a community theater play. But just being absorbed in the theater, having those lights go down and people hit the stage, and then all of a sudden this magic unfolds and brings you in. It's exciting. That's what we're here to support at SARTA, and that's what we'd like you to help us support by donating now to the Big Day of Giving. You can go to our website and click on the Big Day of Giving banner, or you can go to the Big Day of Giving website and donate there. Either way, we appreciate you. We thank you ahead of time for being willing to support community theater in a big way. And we've got another one of our esteemed board members to tell you why they support community theater.
Good evening. My name is Kate, board member for the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. When I think about SARTA, I think about community. We have so many amazing community theaters here in the region, and we have all of these big budget producers, but we have so many small little producing groups full of amazing talent. And one of our goals here at SARTA is to give them the opportunities to get them in the spotlight as well, to fund artist projects, to start a micro grants program for theaters, all kinds of things to kind of engage our community. We've started some new programs in the past year. We have our Youth Educational Scholarship Program. We've started a weekly Twitch broadcast where board member Iris Diamond brings you the latest in community news, including community conversations with some of our partner theaters. And we have a lot of exciting things we're working on to try and increase opportunities in the region for both artists and producing companies. We are gearing up for the Big Day of Giving. We hope you will consider helping us reach these goals. We've got a lot of exciting things in the works, and your support would just mean the world to us. So, alrighty, we will see you on May 4th for the Big Day of Giving.
Thanks, Kate. They do such a wonderful job. I mean, so many of the things that we do in the background, and you know, all of us wear 487 hats when we're working on these different things, and you know, they're no different than the rest of us. I often joke, it's like, and when we're done with our day jobs, then we go do SARTA stuff because we just, you know, are passionate like that. And another one who's been behind the stage, they have taught some of our stage manager workshops for us. They are in rehearsals right now to be on stage again. So we are just as passionate about doing this as anyone else is. So thank you, Kate, for those wonderful words. And again, if you haven't donated yet, you've still got plenty of time to jump in there and get your donation. I want to give a shout out to somebody who popped in for our chat. Hi, Opera Smurfette. Hello, friend. Thank you for being here. We're so glad that you could join us this evening. Anyone else out there, if you've joined us for the first time on Twitch, please click the heart button there and follow us, because you'll get the announcement each time that we gear up to do a Twitch feed. It'll let you know, hey, SARTA Theaters is about to share something with you. I'm going to share something really special with you right now. This is a highlight from our cabaret. Now, full disclosure, it's not, you know, a fancy recording. We got it, because somebody was recording in the theater, but it'll give you a taste of the talent that was on that stage for us this past Saturday night. And trust me, as I said earlier, we're going to put it out again. We're going to be doing more of these because it was so very well received and we were so excited about the turnout. So let's check out some highlights from the cabaret. That was amazing. And I mean, sitting in the room with them, listening to that sound reverberate from the walls and wrap around you, these favorite songs, and if you didn't get a clue, they're Disney music pieces from movies. We had some from the stage productions. It was outstanding, and I'll have another little highlight reel a little later on in the show, but I just wanted to share that with you so you could just get a flavor of it. And the next time we advertise that we're going to have one of these, you better get your tickets and come on down because it was an amazing show. Let's see what else we've got going on. Let's take a look at Now Playing because we've got a lot running right now. This is going to be the final weekend for the Sophia Theater's production of Winnie the Pooh. So if you want to take a trip to the 100-Acre Woods with Christopher Robin and all of his friends, then this is the show for you. So final weekend, get your tickets now for Winnie the Pooh at the Sophia Theater of B Street Theater Company. The Unitarian Universalist Society of Sacramento and Theater One are presenting their production Green Room Confidential, The Unvarnished Tales of Women in Theater. So it's an original theatrical production with stories and songs from women working on stage. This is playing through this weekend only, so it's this final weekend for this one too. Fridays and Saturdays at 8 o'clock, and then a Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock. The Unitarian Universalist Society of Sacramento is located at 2425 Sierra Boulevard. Tickets are $23 for the general and $18 for students and seniors. So you can get your tickets on Ticket Leap. Contact them, get your ticket for Green Room Confidential, Unvarnished Tales of Women in Theater. This is another final weekend item. There's a lot closing this weekend, so boy, you better get busy if you want to see some of these great shows. This one's playing at the Woodland Opera House. They're doing their production of Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein. Oh my goodness, you'd love this movie. You're going to love this show. I've heard rave reviews about it already. So get your tickets for Young Frankenstein at the Woodland Opera House. It's playing on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 and a Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock. So this Sunday at 2 might be your last chance to see it. It would be great pre-Mother's Day gift. Mother's Day is coming. Have you gotten your mom some theater tickets lately? Get her some theater tickets. Take her to a show. Would love something like that. Here's another final weekend item for Wind in the Willows out at the Chautauqua Playhouse. Carrying on the story of Frog and Toad, you can join all of the others down by the river and go off on an adventure while they try and keep Mr. Toad in line by going to see this production of Wind in the Willows. Again, it closes this weekend at Chautauqua Playhouse, so go to their website, get your tickets. Prisoner of 2nd Avenue is running through May 14th, so you've got a little while longer on this one. You've got another week. This is at the Cobblestone Theater right now up in Volcano. Yeah, Volcano is a busy place, y'all. There's a lot of theater happening up there. It's on Fridays and Saturday evenings at 7:30 with a Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock. Now, this is a Neil Simon classic, Prisoner of 2nd Avenue, so it's a wonderful comedy. You will enjoy it. And this one actually is running on Mother's Day. Here's another one that might be a great time to get your mom some tickets to the theater. Treat her. Sylvia is playing, well, it's not their final weekend yet, but it will be next week. They're playing through the 14th also, so you can get tickets for this for Mother's Day also. This wonderful little street smart pooch and the story of the family that befriends her is playing at Chautauqua Playhouse. You're going to want to get your tickets to go see Sylvia. Another one that's playing through Mother's Day weekend, and this one is a great comedy, so another fun thing that you could get tickets and take your mom to that weekend, is Harvey. This is by Mary Chase and directed by Janelle Kaufman and Stephen Kaufman. It's on Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30, and then again on Sundays at 4:30. This one is playing at Sutter Street Theater up in classic Old Folsom. Another lovely place to go. There's lots of good eateries out there. You can go and have some dinner or some lunch, catch a matinee, go to an evening show. Treat yourself. Again, treat yourself to a great weekend of wonderful theater and go see Harvey out at Sutter Street Theater. This one is also playing through May 14th. Romeo and Juliet. Well, this isn't the Shakespeare you're expecting. This is Romeo and Juliet, the 80s rock opera. They do rock out. I've seen it. It's wonderful. Green Valley Theater Company is putting this one on at Westminster Presbyterian Church. Did you know they had a theater there? Did you know the theater's on the second floor of the building? It's really a nice theater. This is at 1300 N Street. N as in Nancy. It's right across from the Capitol. It's one of the older churches in Sacramento. And they say it basically they've taken Shakespeare's timeless love story and kind of turned it into a MTV music video with lots of wonderful guitar riffs and, some real hair band kind of stuff. It's wonderful. Again, playing through May 14th. So another great Mother's Day weekend kind of excursion. You can go see Romeo and Juliet, the 80s rock musical. Here's another one. Again, you've got lots of choices. There is no excuse for you to not go see theater next weekend. Or even this weekend. Lots of things are closing. Get your tickets now, all right? Empire Arts Collective is doing A Familiar Feeling, which is a play about families and ghosts and triumph and trauma and all those things that go along with just being human sometimes. This production is held in room 13 of the Sierra 2 Center. And so it's upstairs, but it's accessible. And they are going to have sensory-friendly performances this weekend on May 5th and 6th. And what they mean by that is they're going to provide earplugs and sunglasses because sometimes people can go to places and there's just too much noise. So making something sensory-friendly, I think, is just absolutely brilliant, and I'm so glad that the theaters are really looking at these kinds of things now and being supportive of everyone who would like to go to the theater. So, A Familiar Feeling, Empire Arts Collective, coming up this weekend and next weekend at the Sierra 2 Center. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, great. I see. Opera Smurfette said they're coming to something on Saturday night. What are you coming to? Tell me what show you're going to see. I wasn't looking down at the chat. Sorry about that. This is the wonderful thing about doing this, because sometimes you're doing 5 things at once and you have to look at all the spots. There's another great one coming up. I don't know about you, but Neil Sedaka songs have been part of my life for almost all of my life. You've heard them, even if you think you don't know them, I bet you do. This is a show that is a retrospective of Neil Sedaka music. Breaking Up is Hard to Do. It's being presented by the Lincoln Theater Company, so go to their website and get your tickets for this show. This should be great, and you'll get to do a sing-along, right? Because you're going to know these songs. You're going to be singing along with it. So it's going to be great. Oh, you're going to go see Romeo and Juliet Saturday night. Yeah. We're going to rock out. Rock on. Okay. So Lincoln Theater Company playing through May 14th. Breaking Up is Hard to Do. This is another one that I am curious. I want to go and see this one. It's called The Alchemist, and it's by Ben Johnson. This is an adaptation by Adrian Scher, and it's being put on by City Theater of Sacramento. City College presents. Sacramento City College is a great black box theater over there where they put on just amazing shows. This production is playing started on April 28th, and it's playing through May 13th. So this will be the wrap for the shows for their season, because school's about to be out too. This is again at City College. The ticket prices are really good. They were only $18 for a general seat ticket. I mean, that's pretty darn good. Most of these have been $20 to $25 tickets. So, $18, that's pretty decent. Okay, I am clearly going the wrong way. That is what I need to do. There I am. It's been bugging me. I can't be in the center. I know. I'm going to get a different camera one day. That's what I'm going to do. Tickets for this can be purchased online, or you can come and get your tickets in person. They're always happy to sell them to you at the door. So, go see The Alchemist. Sounds like a fun one. Sacramento City College. Newsies is always a hit. Lots of people enjoy this show, and it's going to be playing at Davis Musical Theater Company. It's playing right now through May 21st, so you've got even a little bit longer. So if you think, my gosh, there was so much to see, this upcoming weekend, I can't possibly get to it, you can wait a little while, but get your tickets early because you want a good seat to go see Newsies. Newsies will be wonderful. Again, this is playing at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center on Penna Drive in Davis. Get your tickets now. And I always mention this when I look at some of these where I see that somebody has underwritten one of the shows. Underwriters are people that help the theaters pay for the expense that it is to put on these performances. It costs. It costs for costumes. It costs for the rights to these things. And let's face it, House of Mouse is kind of pricey. So just to be able to put on these performances, let these children be on stage doing this show. When you can get people that like Susie Goldschmidt, and who's doing it in honor of David Goldschmidt, to underwrite a show for them, that is huge. And we always want to say thank you. Those are the kind of donors, patrons, of the arts that we need more of to really help keep all of our theaters moving and shaking out there and bringing you great productions like Disney's Newsies. I love the name of this one. This one is called Brokeology. I think sometimes I can absolutely relate to that, right? Sometime or another, we all can. This is a production by Nathan Lewis Jackson. It's being put on at the B Street Theater in the Sophia. This is running through June 4th. So take a deep breath. You have plenty of time to get your tickets to go see Brokeology. It's a look at the King family at the crossroads, it says, and of the little love and sibling rivalry, and most of all, humor, all things can be overcome. So they've got some wonderful ticket prices there at the Sophia. Get your tickets now to see Brokeology. You can just start planning your summer by what you want to go see at the theater. Because trust me, I'm going to walk you all the way to October before we're done tonight, okay? So let's keep going, because I have to hit you with another big day of giving speech. Okay, so if you have not donated yet, shame on you, because you should have. I mean, I made my donation also, and there's probably a couple more that I'm going to give to before I'm done. There's still over 750, I think we figured out, different nonprofits who are really competing for your attention. And this is the one day of the year when we all jump in there and go, please donate to us. We are a worthy cause. And so there's many others in there. Everybody from Sacramento Zoo. There's several of our other theater companies that are in there as individual theater companies that you can donate to. Probably, let's say, one of my favorites is always Front Street Shelter. And I'm a big proponent of, some of the Capitol Public Radio and TV things. So KVIE, Capitol Public Radio, all of those guys are in there. Go take a look around, because you know what? I bet you'll find a nonprofit that you never heard of that might be supporting something that is just amazing and really close to your heart. So don't be afraid to donate to more than one. I know I'm supposed to be, asking for money for us, and I do. But there may be others out there that you want to donate to that are absolutely worthy causes. So please take a look at the Big Day of Giving website. Shop around. If you have it, please spread that wealth, because we all need your support. So thank you for that. And while we're thinking about it, let's have at least one more plug from all of us here at SARTA. I wonder who this one might be from.
Hi, I'm here to ask for your help with a wonderful cause, which is the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, SARTA. SARTA has been a theater support group for over 39 years here in the Sacramento area, working with community theaters, parents, children's group, youth education divisions. We have a great need, because if you didn't know, community theater is really unpaid and done by all these volunteers, much like us at SARTA, who volunteer to do these things. So Big Day of Giving is our one chance each year to really reach out to you and say, first off, thank you for supporting community theater, and please help us continue that process by donating to SARTA on this Big Day of Giving. We would really appreciate it. And by the way, go see some community theater. There's some marvelous talent out there. Thanks, everyone. Hi, I'm
Every now and then again, that lady shows up and she starts asking for money too. We all were together and said, let's really tell everybody why we do this, why we're so passionate about supporting this particular organization, SARTA, for community theater, and each one of us to a person has a story about what it is we're doing, why it is we're here supporting it, how theater has impressed our lives. I often share with people, I said, my mother had me on stage on theater when I was 8 years old. So, it's been a part of my reality for a long time. In my daily life, I use some of the things that I've learned in theater to help me with my work. And then to be able to come back to theater and have a time of just sitting back and enjoying that space is just a wonderful thing. So if you can support, please support. We really would like to have you go and donate right now. Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance, we are SARTA. Go to the Big Day of Giving website, go to our website, click the donate button. So I'm going to start talking about what's coming soon. You've got time. All right, so coming up soon. Here we go. This is what's going to be happening next. We've got Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical Junior. They're coming to the Davis Musical Theater Company. They've constantly got shows rolling through. If you think you keep hearing some of these same names, it's because you do. When you're passionate about putting on theater, you have a season of things picked out that you're going to do. So this one's going to start on May 6th in a couple of days. This opens this coming weekend, and it's going to play through May 28th at the Davis Musical Theater Company. Again, Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center out on Penna Drive in Davis. We're back up to Roseville Theater Arts Academy again. Yeah, we go a long way. We go to Roseville, we go out to Davis, we go out to Woodland. We even have theaters in Stockton area and Volcano that we talk about. So theater is happening all around us, and we will promote all of it. We want to hear about what's happening at your theater, so we can tell you about great things like this performance going on at the Roseville Theater Arts Academy of Finding Nemo Jr. Good old Disney Pixar stuff. It's great. This one will open on Saturday, May 5th and play through the 13th. Sorry about that. Can't open and close the same day, right? So it's opening this weekend, May 5th, a couple of days, and it will play for through the 13th. And this is at their theater on 241 Vernon Street in Roseville. It's down in a very nice section of Roseville. There's lots of restaurants and things down there, so you could go make an evening of it. Get dinner, go see a show, go for drinks afterwards. Well, if you're seeing Finding Nemo Jr., maybe you're not quite going for drinks afterwards, but you know what I mean. Go out, take the family, go have a dinner, go see the show. Finding Nemo Jr. playing this weekend through the following weekend at Roseville Theater Arts Academy. Coming in June, I told you to get your calendar. See, we're booking all the way out. This is also going to be at Roseville Theater Arts Academy. This is Disney Newsies Jr. So they're going to be playing June 23rd through the 25th. Newsies, again, is a great show. If you think, well, didn't you just tell me about this? It's playing right now at Davis Musical Theater Company. So yes, you're going to hear this again. So if you miss it from Davis, you can go up to Roseville and see it. We've got it in both places. We'll take it to either end of the county for you. You can still get a chance to see Disney's Newsies. Coming to Volcano Theater Company, yes, we've got more. Just wait. This is for June and July. We're going to book your summer now, right? They're doing Beowulf and the Bard, which is reportedly a fun-filled freewheeling comedy that updates this old English epic. You probably read Beowulf when you were in high school or something. I think this was on our required reading list at one time or another. Dear Beowulf the Warrior, they're touting him as the first ever superhero. I thought this was so cool when I saw the promo for this. It's like, yeah, you're kind of right. All these guys like Hercules and Beowulf who went off and did all the Ulysses, did all these great, amazing things, Odysseus, they were kind of the early superheroes if you think about it. So another epic tale, but this is told through the eyes of the epic's writer, who is the bard, with a bad case of writer's block. So this should be absolutely hysterical. Tickets are available right now for this show that's going to open on June 9th and close on July 8th. Beowulf and the Bard. Another production that's coming to Volcano Theater Company, and I personally want to go and see this one because I've deliberately not looked up the person who this story is about, because it's based on a true story, because I want to go and see this. Under the Stars. It's going to be in their amphitheater, and Volcano has this beautiful amphitheater space where you get to watch your theater production under the star-filled sky, surrounded by pine trees. It is outstanding, and it's really great because this one is a story about Henrietta Leavitt, who is an astronomer. back in the late 18 early 1900s, and worked at Harvard University at a time when women working in a STEM field was practically unheard of and very much not honored by the men around her. But she worked to overcome obstacles and led to a scientific discovery that had lasting impacts on the field of astronomy. Like I said, I deliberately have not looked this up, so I won't know anything about it. I just want to go see the show and have it unfold in front of me. So, Silent Sky. Meet me up there at Volcano in August. Let's go see Silent Sky. August 11th through September 9th. Tickets are available right now. Volcano's busy, okay? They're doing a lot of stuff. So if you want to see something at Volcano Theater Company, you better get your tickets early because they've got a lot going on. They're coming back with a Noel Coward, another one of his comedy classics called Blithe Spirit. This one is going to be put on September 15th through October 15th. So this is a good segue into your Halloween holiday season. I don't know about you, but I get a little more excited about that than I do about Christmas. This classic comedy is too faint-hearted for a haunted house, but it's certainly entertainment fit for the fall. Again, September 15th through October 15th, and the tickets are on sale now. Well, that was a lot coming soon. So I've got you booked through October now, okay? I'm sure somebody will come through with something for the holidays real soon, so we can get you through November and December, and then we've got 2023 taken care of, right? But right now we got some more business to take care of because I want to talk to you again about the Big Day of Giving. If you haven't made your donation yet, please do. On our section of the website, we sort of break out at what level of donation, what kind of thing you might be able to buy or support or help us with. So take a look. The levels of giving are different. If you're feeling extremely generous, thank you. Oh, what was it? We have tickets to Pretty Woman that have been donated generously by one of our board members. But there's a catch. It's going to the person who puts in the first donation of $500. $500, and you will get tickets to Pretty Woman at it's one of the Broadway classics series. So, you get to go to the big theater for this. Pretty Woman tickets. $500. That's not bad. That's really not bad. And you're helping out such a good cause. Such a good cause. Give now, give often, give now. We would love to have your name in that drawing or be able to thank you with a very special gift from us. Remember, we still have those gift baskets that are being drawn for too for our Big Day of Giving. So we're not done yet. I have a few more highlights from last week's cabaret that I'm going to share with you so you can see a little bit more of the amazing talent that went across the stage that evening. We are so grateful and thank you to these community volunteers who did this for us. Wasn't that outstanding? Oh my gosh. The level of talent that was in the room that night was just over the top. Absolutely over the top. I want to share with you right now some of the wonderful, wonderful folks who have donated already to us. And just a reminder for you to please let us publicize your program or theater at sarta.com. You can go and put your information in. But today has been such a very cool day for all of us to be able to say thank you to these folks who have given us so much of their time and money to help us keep everything going on. So we've got a couple of early winners that we wanted to talk about, because I mean, this started at midnight last night or this morning. I guess it changes to morning at, well, I won't think about it. Anyway, it started at midnight. It will end at midnight. So early winners. We've got Verona M, who got a wine and chocolate basket. We've got Allie H, who got the Woodland Opera House Flex passes. Oh, nice. 8 a.m. Oh, there was no 8 a.m. winner because there were no donors. Darn it. But we had somebody at noon. Robin C got the barbecue basket. 4 p.m. winners included Bryce M, who got a wine and chocolate basket, Shailene, who got a wine and chocolate basket, and Georgianne, who got the big cat goodie basket. Our 8 o'clock winners, and this is nice because I just got the update on this. So our 8 o'clock group was Bruce, who got a wine and chocolate basket, Sherry, who got a BigDOG basket. Yes, we had a big cat and a big dog, right? And Karen R, who got a wine and chocolate basket. So thank you to all of you who donated, who got your name in that drawing, who now got some real cool goodies, and we've still got a few more things to give away. So if you haven't made your donation yet, you still have time. We still would really like to have that. I'm not going to hang out with you. You know what? Last year, we hung out for like 8 hours on Twitch. We had about 7 of our theater companies come in and talk to us, and they did some pre-recording. Some of them did some live things with us. We had some of our other Twitch friends come in and play games and stream with us. It was great fun. I'm not going to do that tonight. Because you've got other things to do, and I want you to be off of Twitch and on your phone or on your computer doing a donation to Big Day of Giving. So we're going to let you go for that one. Just one more thing, if you haven't done so, if you're new to us and you haven't followed us on Twitch yet, please press the little heart button and follow us. You'll get the notifications each time we do one of these broadcasts. We'll open up again and go, hi, let me tell you what's going on this week. Spotlight on Sacramento, this week at the theater. Follow us on Facebook at SARTA Theaters. You can also follow us on YouTube. When we are done with these Twitch events, we go ahead and upload them to YouTube to archive them. Pardon me. So if there's something that you're missing or didn't see, you want to go back and review some of our past broadcasts or some of our community conversations, they're all archived there. So you can meet some of these wonderfully talented people in our theater community who have come and shared and been doing things. There will be more. I've got another interview lined up for next week. We'll be talking with the folks out at Woodland Opera House. So just giving you a preview on that one. We will have them for you next week. So again, follow us, Facebook, SARTA Theaters. Follow us on YouTube at SARTA Theaters. Follow us here on Twitch, please, because you'll see us each week when we get together and talk to you. And I tell you every week, I hope you'll come up and say hello and that you saw me on Twitch. I want to see you at the theater. All right, friends, have a great Thursday evening, and how to say it? May the 4th be with you. Bye.